Hi Ed, nice to see you.
Great to see you.
To spare time to come and try on our costumes. How does it feel?
It feels great, I can tell you. A little hot, but it is midsummer after all, so it's okay. But it feels great.
So you play the main lead, Johoner Armstrong, in the sci-fi action adventure film that is Dominance. How do you feel about playing Johoner?
Really excited about it, really looking forward to it. First sort of major role that I've played that's been action film before. I mean, usually I've done a lot of sort of insane characters and some boring characters. Some people are playing myself, but this is going to be this will be interesting and a good challenge, a good push for me as an actor.
There is quite a bit of physical stuff going on. How do you feel about running across the rooftops of Tokyo?
Well, very excited indeed. Like I said, as long as I don't fall off the roof, I'll be absolutely fine. But hopefully the CGI can deal with that. That would be a good physical push, a good physical drive to. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Looking forward to getting in shape for that.
As Johoner is of an elite military background type of guy,
yeah.
What might you bring to the part that will bring him to life for the audience?
Right. Well, that's a good question. I'm not very good at playing brute, sort of blank characters. I can't help myself but sort of try and do something. So this guy is an elite military guy. You normally kind of tend to think of them being kind of quite brutish and kind of a bit like. But I think I will probably bring something a little bit more lively to a character like that. Rather than just being the straightforward sort of, silent killing machine.
I hear that the gorgeous Eriko Takeda will play alongside you as Shino Tokito, and Mika Blitis, who plays the devilish, ruthless commander.
Yes.
How do you feel about working with these talented and beautiful women?
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, working with beautiful women is never a chore at all, but definitely, I mean, especially these two girls, they're very talented indeed, and I think very well cast as well for this particular film. I'm very looking forward to working with Eriko. I haven't worked with her before. I know Eriko's been working with Gerard Depardieu in a film, and she's had enormous success with that. I know Micah from the Monaco Film Festival. She was fantastic in the film that I saw there. So yeah, some great talent. Really looking forward to stepping up to the mark. So yeah, really exciting.
Do you think you're physically ready for your part as Johoner?
Oh well. Give me another few months and ask me that question. No, I think it's like all these things. You need to make sure that you have a good build up to it with exercise, working out, and all that kind of thing. And yeah, come the time, I will be. If you ask me to start running around on top of Tokyo roofs right now, I might be a little bit out of breath and red. But no, come the time, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think it's a very empowering feeling actually, getting yourself into shape, whether it's getting bigger or thinner or fatter or whatever it is. It actually helps your confidence a lot on the screen as well, I think. There's a certain, yeah.
You have been in many films, such as The Prisoner, Facebook Romance, and Jon Stewart's Rosewater, which were all quite varied parts to play. How did your parts differ in each?
Right, well, Facebook Romance, which was the one that I was lucky enough to win an award for the supporting actor, was a total mental hippie. Long hair, dreadlocks, really scruffy. I just stank, beer, all this kind of stuff, and that was great to play. And very slightly posh English fella as well. That was part of that sort of act. And the other in The Prisoner, it was just a very upper class British ambassador in Whitehall. And then in Rosewater, it was a sort of I don't know how you describe me. He's sort of a bit of a sort of downtrodden, bored video editor. But that was superb because I was acting with Gael Garcia Bernal and Lindsay Hilson as well, who's a great news reporter, who was actually in real life in the story, and they brought her into the film as well. And obviously working with Jon Stewart, who's obviously quite a big name, his directorial debut as well. He's a bit of a genius actually, that guy, in so many different ways. There's a mind in front of you working away, and you can see it happening. He's always a couple of seconds ahead of me.
In the movie Dominance, how do you think you will handle the slightly intimate parts in it?
Yeah, a lot of people ask that one. I think, I'll be honest with you, I mean, obviously I'd rather do them than not do them, but after a couple of minutes of being a bit embarrassed and shy and stuff, you get over it quite quickly, and you just sort of, it's a job, you're in front of the camera, you can't take it too seriously anyway, because, and it's not too, I don't get too phased by that sort of thing, really. Unless, well, you never know, actually, maybe I will do it this time. No, I think it'll be fine. It is a job after all, you just crack on with it.
That's the experience, isn't it?
Well, I don't know about that.
I put you on the spot.
It's the heat in here, it's not the red.
What are your hopes for the movie Dominance?
Well, big hopes. I think it will be, I think by the very fact that it's being filmed in so many different areas of the world, in Japan, in Jordan, I think you can, already you have a sort of, you gain a certain critical mass of interest anyway. In Japan, you'll have a, you know, people always, when there's a film set anywhere, people are interested in finding out what's going on. You'll often get local, you know, news stations or whatever interested. In Jordan as well, you know, Jordan is a great location for filming. It's very popular at the moment as well. So that gets the word spread out as well. And you know, whenever there's a film crew or anything like that in a particular country, people flock there, and the local media will get onto it. And I've lived in Jordan before, and I know exactly how they love it. Then the word will be passed around. So, in terms of, you know, some distribution, you know, some media hype, the work is sort of, I suppose, will do itself to a certain extent. I think I think it's looking pretty good to be, you know, well known throughout the world, because it's also sci-fi as well, which at the moment there's not a huge, you know, there's a few sci-fis out there, but I can't give anything quite like this one, you know, that's coming out. So I think it'll fill a superb gap in the market.
Costumes are designed by Betinho Ribeiro.
Great
It
guy.
looks really good on you. How does it feel?
It feels great, absolutely great. Yeah, I'm so happy to be wearing these kind of things. You never get a chance to rewear these kind of things, do you? I don't think I could get away with this, even in London, walking down, you know, High Street Ken. I think you'd probably, you know, I love wearing a bit of, you know, a bit of leather.
Well, thank you, Ed. We look forward to seeing you in the movie and additional interviews for Dominance.
Thank you, very nice to meet you.
And we wish you luck in your role as Johoner.
Thank you very much, thank you.